So Sid, as we started on this process about a year and a half ago or so, is that we really needed to go look at it and says, what are the components that we want to put into place, right? And the first one that you needed to focus on were really your financial brain. Is that by being on QuickBooks Online, you are limiting your ability to both bring in integrations as well as store and compile that data. And so by getting a better brain, you now have the ability to bring data in. And as we all know, the accounting system is really the only system in an organization that touches all of the activities that's going on. So it becomes the logical place to store that financial data or that analysis. And so your first step was to put that into place. We then went after Upland and we put in you put in the Upland system that gave that capability to feed the brain, right? And where you're now looking at is, as we're moving to that automation of the planning and forecasting, is looking at what tools will enable that, right? And so these three major systems are driving the organization. And as we don't want to forget the glue that makes us all work, which is integration. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how IFI was able to help you put these pieces in place?
Well, starting from the beginning, we realized IFI had the experience in professional services organizations that is difficult to find, and you understood our business. And then through the sales process, you and your firm really dug in trying to understand our organization. And when we made the decision to move forward, we really became trusted. You became our trusted partner in this whole process. And we looked to you for guidance in helping us pick the project management system and the payroll system, because we really wanted to have an integrated solution. And we were all on the same page trying to accomplish that. And we went through many meetings over a long period of time, really understanding our business and modifying the system to meet our requirements and getting us to the end result we needed. And we understand this is just the beginning. We're going to have a long-term relationship with our vendors who've been involved with this. And we see this being the backbone of our organization. And we're going to continue to look for more efficiencies. And we're going to continue to look for more data analysis to help us make important decisions on a timely basis. So there's no way we could have done this without IFI, and we appreciate their effort, and it's been just a really good experience for us.
Well, thank you, Sid, for that. And I think probably another key thing to point out is that to accomplish something like what we've been accomplishing with you guys, historically would have cost a lot of money. And so it tend to be out of reach with a small to medium business environment. But with the cloud-based technology and the ability to execute in a firm like IFI that actually can bring all the pieces together, that this becomes something that can be done over time, that could play off of each other, but it could be done at a price that's affordable for companies to accomplish before they get to be $1 billion company. Right, is that you can staircase your way up to it, but you can also have the ability that it doesn't break the bank, or that you don't have to gamble the entire company on the investment of the technology. And I think that's one of the things that enables this, and we see this across the board, is the cost to accomplish this is significantly driven down because of the ability of these tools, these best-in-class tools that are enabling that capability. And the cloud-based environments is allowing the movement of that data.
You know, we feel as though we've gotten an enterprise solution at a mid-market price. And there's just no way a few years ago you could get this sort of functionality at this price point. And we feel fortunate we were able to do this when we did. And it ties right into an ROI. I mean, we can get a return on investment in a much shorter period of time. And our implementation process was, even though it took us some time, we had some complexities. Trying to get this done on a traditional on-premises accounting system would have probably taken us twice as long, and who knows how much more money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I remember doing those back in the 90s and the early 2000s, as it was extremely costly and it was hard, right? It is much easier today to accomplish it. as long as you understand informational flow and you're using a standard design to accomplish it. So, Sid,
you're right.
wanted to
And
thank
just
you.
real quick, Jim, I want to mention also, we're spoiled. Think about the uptime. Our system is up 99.9% of the time. I think about our old accounting systems with on-premise servers, how often those systems either crashed or there was corrupted data or something was wrong and you had to patch this and patch that and patch the operating system. That's gone.
Right.
We just log in and we are online with really fast speed almost all the time. So we're spoiled. We don't appreciate what we have for today.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time today, Sid, to share with us a bit of your journey. So thank you.
Thank you, Jim.